What's up, YouTube? This is NYG31 here. Today I'm going to talk about the state of the New York Football Giants right now. We're 6-2 right now. This is the best start for the Giants ever since 2016. We beat the Titans in week 1, right? It was a close game, but we could have lost that game because we gave up a lot of rushing yards. And actually, no, we didn't give up a lot of rushing yards in this game. We gave up a lot of passing yards. And with that exception where Daniel Jones made that bonehead interception to the safety from the Titans. All in all, we won that game because of the kicker missed that field goal. Week 2, even though we won that game, I was not impressed with the offense. We couldn't run the ball. We got going in that second half of that game, but I mean, a victory is a victory. Daniel Jones didn't turn over the ball that game. That was key versus the Panthers. But the Cowboys, we played well, but our offensive line struggled in that game. I mean, Evan Neal gave up so much pressures against Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and all that. But in that third quarter of that game, Saquon Barkley took it to the house, scored a touchdown. We was up by a touchdown, but, the defense let us down. Cowboys marched down the field, scored a touchdown against us, and that's all she wrote. I mean, the Giants' offensive line didn't play well in that game. But the game against the Bears, we played much better. We sacked Justin Fields a lot. And we routed him. We ran that ball well. Evan Neal played well in that game. Even Andrew Thomas played well. There was the key to the victory against the Bears. And then the Pack-Tards. I was talking a lot of shit against the Pack-Tards. How they always carve us up and destroy us. But see, Pack-Tards didn't even know that we're going to come in London and beat theirs, and that's exactly what we did. We had 2 goal line stands against the Packers. The Packers couldn't score in the second half, right? We struggled in the first half, but we persevered in that second half. The coach made the adjustments. Even McCaffrey made the adjustment, and that's how we won that game in week 4 against the Packers. Against the Ravens, you gave up a 211 rushing yards against Kenyon Drake. But we stopped J.K. Dobbins, which was a good thing. But Kenyon Drake, he really destroyed us in the run game. See? And the thing is, we still won that game because we got that strip sack against Lamar Jackson in that game. And once we got that strip sack, it was over. And we won that game 24-20. I mean, the Ravens had a lead in the end of the third quarter, but we came back, marched down the field, and scored a couple touchdowns and made a game. And then when we got up 24-20, I mean, a few seconds in the fourth quarter, Kayvon Thibodeau strip sacked Lamar Jackson. That's all she wrote. Because Ravens have a tendency to blow that lead, and I'm glad they did, so we can win that game. Nobody picked us to win that game. But against Jacksonville, in that Jacksonville game, the referee was cheating a lot with that stupid pass interference call against Adoree Jackson, that stupid roughing the passer call against Dexter Lawrence, and that stupid face mask call against Dane Belton. But the fact is that we beat not only we beat the Jaguars, but we beat the refs at the same time. We had that goal line stance against our wide receiver. He was trying to actually score that touchdown, but we didn't let him, and that's how we won that game. At Seattle, we know we didn't play well, and when we got beaten so bad in the passing game and the running game, I mean, we had injuries at that time, and Ricky James fumbled the kickoff return twice in that game, and that's why we lost that game. I mean, special teams really killed us in that game at the time, so we lost that game against Seattle. We had a bye week. I thought everybody's going to be healthy. Evan Neal is going to be out again because of the knee. You know, Daniel Belger is going to be out because of the eye, and he had eye surgery, so it's going to take him a while to get back. So I expect Evan Neal to be back against the Lions, which we're going to destroy. And the Texans, if you think we have no-name wide receivers that cannot make plays, you think again. It's going to happen. They're going to make plays on your weak-ass secondary and your weak-ass linebacking core. And Saquon Barkley is going to run all over your front seven. He's going to get up to the second round, run over that secondary too. It's going to be over for you guys if you think you're going to beat us. All in all, we're 6-2. I like the start. Let's continue. Our passing game has to improve from 30th to the middle of the pack. Daniel Jones had to keep progressing and not making mistakes. If he could avoid turnovers and not making mistakes and avoid fumbling the football, then we could win games. We could beat anybody. We could beat the Lions. We could beat the Texans. We could even beat the Eagles and the Cowboys. But, you know I'm going to have a hate week against the Lions very soon. I am not doing no preview against this weak-ass Lions team after the Texans because the Lions they're weak. They're rebuilding since 1957. They haven't done much with it. So, all in all, I like this. I like the start of this team. Let's continue. Let's continue to progress. Let's continue to win games. Until then, this is NYG31 signing out.